Hello and good, almost looking like rainy afternoon, guys. It is Tuesday, the 18th, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I am here, obviously, as you can probably tell. I'm back at Universal Studios. This isn't going to be a really long vlog today just because it does look like it is going to start pouring down rain any minute now. So essentially, I'm just here to kind of show you guys the progress that's already being made for HHN for Halloween Horror Nights. There's some trusses and stuff that are starting to go up, so I definitely want to check that out. And also in some areas of the park in the back, you can kind of see where the structures are taking place for some of the houses and stuff like that. So I definitely want to show you guys that. I know that the Minion Con Villain Blast ride, the new Minion ride, is kind of in technical rehearsal right now, which just typically means that it's not 100% if it were in full operation. So while it is operating and they are testing the ride, some of the features and elements of the ride may not be as smooth or may not be as readily available as if it were running completely 100%. So we may or may not be able to hop on that today. I don't believe I'm able to film, but either way, I'd love to show you guys the queue and all that good stuff if we're able to get in there. We'll see where the day takes us. We'll see what we have time for, because again, it does look like it is going to pour down rain. So this is going to be interesting. So with all of that out of the way, this is your official invite to tag along. So let's go. Alrighty, y'all. Before we head in, I just want to stop and admire the beautiful Universal Studios arch. In just about, what, a little less than a month or so, we're going to see that gorgeous medallion in the center there. So I cannot wait for that. So let's go ahead and head in and take a look at all the good stuff. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to start here on Hollywood Boulevard, and we're going to take a look. You can see at the top of the buildings, this is on the Universe store. You can already see the lights and stuff that have been installed up top there. And we're gonna go ahead and move down a little bit further and take a look at the rest of the buildings up here. And I will tell you guys, one of the things that's really neat, if any of you are on Twitter, there is a page, it's called the Horror Nightmares, I'm pretty sure. They do a pretty accurate like guessing, if you will, of what the speculation is going to be. They have like a speculation map. So Horror Nightmares on Twitter, I recommend following them. I follow them. They give a lot of really good information. It's not anything confirmed or official, but they do a pretty good job at pointing stuff out, and it's pretty accurate most of the time. So as we go along here, I will insert their picture that they posted up on Twitter so you can kind of get an idea. And they do both coasts, so they do here and they do Hollywood. But we're just gonna go ahead again, like I said, and kind of go around and take a look at, you know, the progress that's already started. And hopefully, fingers crossed, you know, the rain holds out on me. If not, I'll just have to duck for cover and, you know, figure that out. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and start down here. And I'm gonna go ahead and flip the camera around for you. As you can see right here, guys, this is right next to Today Cafe, and if you look at the top, you can see that they've already got the lighting and stuff up there started, which is really, really cool. And last year, this is actually where Graveyard Deadland Rest was. This was the Scare Zone area, which was my absolute favorite. All right, and then we look up here by the Brown Derby Hat Shop. You can see the lighting that's over here as well. And then looking across here, you can see they've got lighting all along these buildings that are right here. I'll zoom in a little bit for you, which is really, really interesting. And you can see them all the way down there. Now, the Five and Dime, we're gonna go ahead and pop into real quick, because that is where the Stranger Things merch is that they debuted the other day when they made the house announcement. So we're gonna go check that out. Alrighty, so then looking up here above the Schwab's Pharmacy area, guys, you can see even above the Jurassic Park tribute store, you can see the lighting and stuff that is already being installed up there, which is really, really cool. So moving further down, right next to the Five and Dime, you have this lighting here as well. So looks like we're in luck. Looks like the sign is still outside the Five and Dime. So I'm excited to see what's left, because I don't know that there will be a whole lot left, but we'll see. Alrighty, guys, so here it is. Here is the sign. We're gonna go ahead and head in. So it looks like they still pretty much have everything. They had only released the shirt and the hat, but here it is right here, and I love the sign. And of course, Vecna. So yeah, and I will tell you, the shirt is like textured. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of shiny. It looks like the skin. And of course, you got the bats in the background here. So all I think of Eddie, I just think of Eddie when I see that. But yeah, this is awesome. And then you can see the detailing here, which is really cool. So these are 33, and size-wise, well, it looks like they got a little bit of everything up here for sure, all the way up to 3X. So that is awesome. And of course, it does say on the sleeve, we gotta show it. Of course, it says Halloween Horror Nights 2023. And they do have some of the See You in the Fog merch. They do have some of this merch left here. So they've got the hat and the magnet and the mug. And here is the Stranger Things hat right here. So again, trucker style hat. Looks very, very nice. And then it looks like this is 30, and it does have the like clip type thing on the back. But yeah, there it is. Oh man, this is so exciting. I cannot wait. So yeah, they've got another set of shirts right over here on this side. So this is awesome. Alright guys, and then continuing on, of course again, the Jurassic Park tribute store is right here, and then we have the dark room, and if you look up above that, you can see the lighting that's up there as well. And then of course over here we have Williams of Hollywood, and oh look, Bart and Homer are out. Again, you can kind of see right up here above Ralph's, there's that there, and then of course again, right up top, 5 and Dime, there's those lights there, so exciting. All right, and then right over here by the Universal Orlando Horror Makeup Show, if you guys look, you can kind of see some lighting up here as well, which just kind of continues down where we were just looking. Okay guys, and then in the Central Park area, last year this is where the Lagoon show took place, the Ghoulish Halloween show. And they were working on this, and they still are, and we'll definitely go over here to the other side when we get over there and take a little bit of a closer look. I'll get it from that angle as well. But they have been working on this for the last few months now, so it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know if you guys can tell, like right here in the water, you can see like lines and stuff. They had this kind of basically drained down a little while back, if you will, working on it and all that good stuff. And if you see right over here, like I said, we'll get closer to that area. They've got that over there as well. So it's going to be interesting. I don't know what they're planning on doing with this area. I don't know if we're going to get like a nighttime show similar to what we got last year. There's been speculations it could be like a drone show, so I have no idea. Either way, it's definitely going to be exciting to see what they do decide to, you know, do with it or not. All right, and then over here at the Cafe La Bamba restaurant, this is a temporary Starbucks location. It's usually right over there across from where Transformers is at, but they are doing refurb on it right now. So if you want to get your Starbucks on, you can go inside here and still get it. All right guys, so this is still the Central Park area right here, and this was actually last year, this is where the Scarecrow Cursed Soil Scare Zone was at. But as you guys can see, if you look up, they've added these trusses, and there's like these lines connected to them. And as you can see, if we move down a little bit further, they're all throughout here, which is really exciting. So I don't know, you know, what this scare zone is going to actually end up being, but as you can see, it's started, it's begun. And then just a little bit more here. I've heard rumors that this might be like a jungle type scare zone of some sort. I don't know. So, but as you can see, they continue all the way down over here into this area. So this is going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited to see what it's going to be for sure. Back here, this is where the Kid Zone used to be, and back in here used to be the DreamWorks stage show that they had that replaced what used to be Barney, and then the Curious George area was back here. along with the Woody Woodpecker Nut House coaster, which you can actually see if I zoom in. You can see the structure of his coaster still remains. So it would seem to me they might be keeping that. I don't know what they're going to do with it or retheme it to, but as you can see, there is active construction going on back there today at this time. And it does look like they moved the walls back a little further as well. And this is of course going to be right over here by the SpongeBob Store Pants structure and the Kids Zone Pizza Company. But if you look above SpongeBob, you can see more lighting, trusses. Alrighty guys, so far we have covered taking a look at Hollywood Boulevard, walking down there, as well as going into the Five and Dime to take a look at the Stranger Things merch and the See You in the Fog merch. Unfortunately, I think there was a little bit of the Last of Us merch left a few days back, but it is gone now. But I have no doubt that obviously once the event night kicks off, we're going to get more merch, so there'll be plenty of stuff to pick from. Of course, we just went through the Central Park area and then back into the area where it used to be the Kids Zone area by the SpongeBob Store Pants where ET is at and all that good stuff. So we're going to actually come around the corner here and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start into what is the Simpsons Land area, Springfield. And then of course we're going to go back through, as we move further around, that's going to be where Men in Black is at, and then we'll come around to the other side where King's Cross is at, the Harry Potter area, and then, continue our circle all the way back around. So there is a bit more to see, and obviously as the season continues on and we get closer and closer, we're going to see more stuff. But as of right now, there is definite progress being made for sure. All right, also right here by the Springfield area, this is the Animal Actors on Location stage show. You can kind of see right here is one of the trusses that was put up. And if you look all the way up, you can see the lights and stuff on top of there. So that's really awesome. Alrighty guys, and then typically in the Springfield area here during Halloween Horror Nights is usually when you'll have like the chainsaw horde or, chainsaw people walking about. They're usually very heavily in throughout this area, and then crossing over, you guys can see through here. Usually if you're crossing over back there where that bridge area is at, they can kind of get you right there too. So it doesn't bother me. I think it's exciting and fun, but just a heads up. All right, so just get a closer look at that bridge area I was just telling you guys about. If you're going through Springfield and you're coming out of Springfield is where you will typically find them to be. So if you're crossing through here, chances are there'll be the chainsaw gang there as well. All right guys, and then right here behind, I'm right by Men in Black Alien Attack. I'm gonna back up a little teeny tiny bit because I don't know if you guys can see that back there. I'm gonna zoom in, but you can kind of see a little bit of a structure back there. So I'm pretty sure that is one of the areas, and I will put the map up here on the screen kind of for you, but if you can kind of tell, one of the speculation areas, but you can kind of see some like, I don't know if you can tell in here, but there's some lighting and stuff back there, and you can see kind of that tent back there too. So this is going to be interesting. This is the area where the Nightmare Fuel show in years past has taken place, and supposedly we're supposed to have that again. This actually used to be the Fear Factor live on stage area, which is no more, but this is the area back here, and that's basically what they use it for. And I did kind of want to go over, I'm going to put the map up on the screen for you guys. So I was just over there, passed through the Simpsons area, and I was in the Men in Black area. And if I'm looking at the map properly, and it is kind of hard to tell, I'm not going to lie, you can kind of see, it seems in that area right there, there's supposedly supposed to be like a Megan horde. There was a rumor that we were supposed to get a house, but I guess it's supposed to be like a horde of them, a horde of Megans. Oh, I don't know if that's good or bad. Again, guys, remember this is all speculation. This is nothing confirmed as of yet. But the Last of Us house looks like it is back in that area there. And then there's a symbol with like a guitar, and I can't tell what that is, if it's horns or what it is. So there's definitely going to be stuff back in through that area. And I just had pointed out to you that tent that you can kind of see the top of. If you're looking at, the angle, from the right entrance of Men in Black. So yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting for sure. And then if we move on around here, supposedly we're supposed to be getting the Death Eaters to my knowledge, the first time during the actual HHN event ever through Diagon Alley. Normally Diagon Alley doesn't have anything. Normally it's just straight, you know, you can go in there, you can get on Gringotts, there's, you know, low wait time for that, you know, just kind of chill out, whatever. But if they do add the Death Eaters in there, that is going to be super duper exciting. I am pumped for that. I will tell you, if you guys can hear that, that's thunder. Hopefully I can get this done before it starts pouring down rain. But I am super excited for that. I can't wait because that's going to be fun. That's going to be a really good addition. So we're going to go ahead and head over there and check that out. And then right here, guys, across from where we were just at, where the Nightmare Fuel stage show is supposed to take place, you've got the truss right here, which is actually right next to the restrooms that are here. And then going down this way is where King's Cross will be. All right, so I did decide to stop off to the side here, guys. So of course, across the way here is where that Harry Potter area is, King's Cross, and Diagon Alley is in through there, which is where the Death Eater is supposed to be. But I just pointed out the truss that looks like this one on the other side of this, and then if you look over here inside this area, they've got another one here as well. So typically this area during HHN and any of the other food events that happen, you know, like Mardi Gras and all that, they usually have like food booths in through here. Last year they had a big pumpkin in here, and then right about this section right here, they had the Chucky photo booth up that was here. So obviously I'm sure there will be things added to this section as well. Here's King's Cross right here, and of course you see the Amity Island Lobster Co. And for those of you that don't know, years ago, where this entire Harry Potter section is at now, this was actually the Jaws area years and years ago. So yeah, but across from where that's at, you guys can see more trusses, lights, structures have been put up. And this is going to be interesting. There's more trusses across the way here, and all the way to the back as well here. It's going to be interesting because last year this was a bar area. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm going to walk back down there further and see what else is there. Alrighty, guys, so here it is. I decided just to walk back here real quick. We just saw this from across the way there, but as you can kind of see, I mean, none of this has been set up yet. You can see right here, this is obviously yet to be set up, but back over here, even those trusses continue on around the corner. So this is really interesting. I am curious what this is going to be. Wow. This is the part for me, I have to say, it's truly exciting. Being able to kind of see everything all come together is really, really awesome. I did also want to point out, we were talking about the lagoon a little bit ago, and if you see from this angle, you see across from there is Men in Black, Springfield, but you can see in the water, the lines that are in the water. So I am very curious, and if it is a drone show we're gonna get, again, not confirmed, but if it is what we get, I am super excited for that, for sure. Okay guys, so coming out from where we were just at, again, this is the area I just pointed out to you. If you look over here right next to Brickworks, up atop this building, you can see there's some like lighting structures and stuff up there as well. And also in front of Brickworks, you can see the truss structure that's in front of that building also. And they do have walls and stuff around here now, so they must be working on something, because these obviously were not up last time I was here, so that's interesting. Okay guys, and of course right here is the exit to Fast and Furious. This is the San Francisco area, and it is starting to rain. So you can see right over here across from Chez Alcatraz and where Jaws Shark is at, they have the trusses and stuff that they've added right here. They go all the way up, so that's exciting. And of course this area here last year, right in front of the exit to Fast and Furious, was the Scare Zone night. Oh god, I can't think of it. Hold on, I'll think of it, but I can't remember what it was right now. Darn, I'll put it on the screen for you because I can't remember. Alright, so here in that same exact section, again guys, I was just showing you, looking all the way up here, and if you look across the way, you can see up top on the building here, they've got the lighting up there, and then there's another truss that is right over here in front of this building. Alright, and then here in front of the Ferries and Cliff House Railway Co., you guys can see the structures that are right here as well. This one doesn't look like it quite has anything on it yet. And then if you look here up top, the wharf side, you can see the lighting that is up there. And of course we have the Ghirardelli right here. All right, and then right over here on the other side of the Ghirardelli store, you can see the lights up there. This is the entrance to Fast and Furious. And there should be a house back in through here. That's where one of the houses was last year. So I'm gonna see if I can get a little teeny tiny bit closer. Won't be able to get too close, but let's see here. Yeah, so I can't really see anything back there right now, but typically there is a house that will take place back in this section. And I'm pretty sure it is on the speculation map, so I will pop that up here for you guys as well. Front of this area here, guys, this is Louis Italian Restaurant. There is some lighting up top, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know if that's all year lighting, because this is where the beat builders perform, but I'm thinking it is HHN related, but I'm not 100% sure. Let me know in the comments below if you know. That one I don't remember. But as you can see right here, we've got that Starbucks location I was telling you about. It is under refurb, so you can get your Starbucks at Cafe La Bamba. Looking at the lagoon from this side, guys, we were over here on that side before in the Central Park area, but again, as you can see, they've got the different lines and stuff in the water. All right, so here we go. So we got Palace Arcade right here, and then if you look, there's some lighting up here, and then of course across the way here, this is the Mummy ride right there. But if you look above that building right over there, you can see the lights that have been added on that side as well. All right, guys, so right here on the other side of Mummy, if you look above the buildings that are right here, you can see more lighting that's been added. And then right down here, where the tribute store was last year, you can see they've added like this truss structure in front of it. And then right across from that, you've got this here as well, which looks pretty darn interesting. So I just wanted to come back in here in this section. This is my little favorite area, the library. I love to sit back here, and of course you've got the Rip Ride rocket that comes through here. But I did happen to notice that there is a truss that they've added back here as well. Now I can tell you last year, the entrance down here coming back in this direction was where the Dead Man's Pier haunted house was for last year. And I'm gonna pop a picture up on the screen again of the map, because looking at it, I gotta be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out if the speculation for the Stranger Things house is supposed to be back in this section. But I'm not 100% sure, because like I said, looking at the map, again, this is all just speculation. We don't know 100% for sure. So, you know, obviously as we get closer, we'll find out the exact location, but I'm gonna move further up to where the new Minion Land, you know, Minion Avenue basically is at, or Minion Boulevard, one of the two. But of course, you know, up ahead here, let me zoom in for you guys. You know, you've got the Jimmy Fallon ride right here. Last year, the Halloween house was back in through that area. And then on the opposite side of, you know, where the Rip Ride rocket entrance is, there's usually a line for a house back in through there as well. So all along this area is typically where, in like the Rip Ride rocket area, moving back to where I'm at is where houses are usually located. So, all right, I'm actually holding my hat over my camera because it's raining, but it's not raining that bad. And leave it to me to forget my umbrella in the car. I mean, honestly, you would think I'm not a Floridian. Come on now. Anyway, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't think we're gonna see any more lighting up top any of the buildings any further today, because of the fact that I believe, if I'm not mistaken, because when it's, you know, IP property, kind of like if you go through the Harry Potter section, there's no lighting above that area. There's no lighting above Jimmy Fallon that I can see yet. I don't think there will be. But, you know, those areas and stuff like that, that just typically doesn't take place. So anyhow, we are going to continue further down and just go ahead and see, you know, if there's anything further down that way. And then also, that is also where the new Minion Land area is at. That's where the entrance, like the big truss was. It said Halloween Horror Nights last year and years past as well. But I don't know if they're going to be putting that up because it is Minions Land now. So I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little bit bummed about that because that's like the first thing you see when you come in, and it is the coolest thing ever to be able to see that. So we'll just have to wait and see. All right, guys, so right here in this section I was just pointing out to you, typically, if I'm not mistaken, there is an entrance to a house back in through this area, and then you will have a couple more entrances to different houses over here on this side as well. Okay, guys, so right here at the front entrance to Illumination Avenue, Minion Land. In years past, this section right here had, you know, the trusses set up that said Halloween Horror Nights, and I'll insert a little bit of video for you from my visit last year. So supposedly, rumor has it, I guess we're not getting that this year in this section. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But speaking of Minions, VillainCon is running again in technical rehearsal. So let me give you guys some info. Right now it's saying it's about 35-minute wait. And here's some of the information for you guys right here. So it does say that children under 48 inches must be accompanied by a supervising companion, and handheld infants are not permitted. So just so you guys are aware of that, because this is a slow-moving walkway attraction. But again, here it is right here. Attraction is in technical rehearsal, so it tells you right here all about that. All right, guys, here we are. It'd be nice to get out of the raindrops for a few minutes, but here is the queue, which looks awesome. This is like super exciting. Alright guys, and the extended queue is open now, which is awesome. It was not open the other day, but it is open now. And there's also some water fountains here if you need a drink, refill your cup while you're in line. Alright guys, this is interesting. It looks like the extended queue also goes back out this way as well. So yeah, plenty of room to get in line. Welcome to VillainCon. Okay guys, here we go. We're heading in. Oh my god. That is awesome. What the heck? Oh my goodness gracious, I love it. Oh, this is so cool. License plates, born bad. Oh my heavens. That is so funny. Alright, and this is going to be the blaster that we will be using. So, holy moly. Alright, and I love this right here. Here's a map. That is awesome. Man, I get a drink. Sponsor ads. Make a deal. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. That is adorable. Wow. The oblique. Oh my heavens. This is so cute. Oh my god. Oh, that is hilarious, guys. Oh, that's funny. The light has food. Oh my god! How cute is that? Travel to the moon. Oh man. Oh man, those are some boots. Oh my gosh.
When collecting your blaster, please take a blaster that has a yellow or blue gun line and continue with
This is heavy. Holy cow, this is
Happy blasting! May the worst villain win!
So when you push the button, it makes that noise. Alrighty guys, we've officially exited into the Evil Stuff store, and they do have the actual blaster, like a little replica of it if you want to get it. that is too cute, and it is $35. So definitely a lot lighter than the real thing, but very cool. Alrighty guys, that is going to do it for me today from Universal Orlando, and I had a blast coming back out here again, get it? You know, to check out the HHN progress thus far, you know, because the season is right around the corner. And I did want to talk a little bit about the Minion Blast Ride. So I showed you the blaster, and it is, for me, in my personal opinion, it has got weight to it. It is heavy. So for smaller kids, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm thinking it might be a little bit difficult for them because it is definitely like, it's heavy. It honestly is. But I did feel like when I held it kind of like up here near my shoulder, it helped a little bit. So it is a continual blaster, you know, you're shooting at the screen, and I will tell you the thing about it is a super fun ride. Don't get me wrong. But I will tell you that it is definitely 100%, it's hard to know what you're aiming at because it's not just you shooting at the screen, it's all the other people that are on that moving walkway, and it does go very slow. It's very smooth, and I can't decide whether glasses on or glasses off because we got clouds and we got sun. Florida. Anyway, but yeah, it was super fun. Definitely, I didn't experience anything with the ride today that would have made me think it was in technical rehearsal. Everything seemed to run very, very smooth. So yeah, I mean, it was a really great ride. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys are here, definitely check it out. I think it's a great addition to the park. I truly, truly do, because I am a huge Minion fan, so I think it is great. And again, I had a great time kind of taking you guys around, you know, getting to show you the lighting that's already going up and all the trusses and stuff that are going up. But yeah, and I do kind of feel like this vlog was a little bit all over the place today, so I apologize if it was. But nonetheless, I had a really great time. I'm glad I got to share it with you guys, so thank you so much. Definitely, you know, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and take care of yourselves, guys. Don't forget to spread love and kindness, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.